Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel to all my new subscribers. Hello, thank you for stopping by. My name is Mariam Bro and I am so happy to have you on my channel. Okay, if you're watching this video, it's either you're about starting a postgraduate program, or you already started, or you are thinking of starting, or maybe you just happened to just stumble on my channel. Hello, thank you for stopping by. So let's just get right into this video. So the first thing you should do before starting a postgraduate program should be, or maybe you're already in the program, it should be, you should think about why you're going back to school. Are you going back because you're bored? You're tired of staying at home? Are you going back because you are jobless? Are you going back because you just need an extra certificate? Are you going back because your job requires that you get an additional certificate? So these are some of the things to actually consider. Think of why you're going back to school. Don't just because your friends are going back and you're like, okay, I'm also going to go back and do my postgraduate degrees. You really should know why you're going back. I wanted to add something really quick, is that one of the best way to leave the country is by applying for a postgraduate program, because there are so many scholarships available for students. And it's actually not fair because we have so many opportunities for science students compared to arts. I don't know why, it's just not fair. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is applying for scholarships is one of the fastest way you can leave this country. This is the time people are applying for schools, so give your best shot. Just try and give your best shot, but just when looking for schools, when applying schools, try and really research the school you're going to, the program, and really get to know what stage you're applying for. And guys, sorry I'm having a cold in case my voice is not clear today. Okay, the second thing you should actually think of should be, do you even have passion for it? It's okay if you don't have passion for it, but you're just going back because you kind of have to, maybe because of work, like you're required to have an additional certificate before you get another promotion, and so you have to go back to school even if you don't have passion for it. I mean, you have passion for money, so or maybe because you want to apply for this job and then you're required to have a master's degree or something. So yeah, maybe. And it's just sad that even in the academic field, oh actually I thought it was not recording, so I had to check. It's just sad that in the academic field right now, only few people have passion for it, but the majority are just there, just doing it because of one thing or another. And it's fine, it's not as if like it's a bad thing or whatever. It's fine, but even if you don't have passion for it, but you just have to think about the end goal, right? Think of like you probably wearing your gown, or you having your degree, or having like an increase in salary. Think of the end goal after this school, so that can push you to do well, to do better in order to bag that degree. Because I am telling you guys, there are so many people who actually started this program but they are unable to finish. Some had so much passion starting and then along the line they had to stop. This is mostly in Nigerian universities because the postgraduate program is tough, especially in government schools, in public schools. It's a lot, like it's a lot. And so you see people that they've been in this program for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, and you're wondering why, what's happening? Well, some had passion for it at some point and then it got tough, they got tired and then they stopped. So you just thinking of the end goal can really push you to do better. Even if you're tired, like there are days you can be like, I'm done. I think I am done with this program. But then if you think of the end goal, think of what you're like going to be after all of this stress, and then that should make you want to just try and just finish the whole thing, no? And there are some programs that when you're applying, they will actually require you to like come up with topics already for your research. Then, but I feel you can still change the topic afterwards, but there are some that you have to actually stick to those topics. But for me, for us, we didn't have to get any topic. We actually got our topic while in the program doing our coursework, so we didn't have to come up with topics already because I didn't even know what I was going to like write on yet. But then as I was in the program, I was thinking of what I was going to do, and then eventually I got a topic. But for some people, they'll actually require you to like have those topics already, so you kind of have to think of those topics before starting. And the next thing is, do not be discouraged because of what you've heard. As I said earlier, okay, this whole stress, the whole PG stress is mostly in Nigerian universities, in public schools especially, because for private schools, they don't really waste their time like that. Okay, 2 years, you finish in 2 years. It's maybe if it's the fault from the students, but you would actually finish the time you're supposed to, because you pay like a huge amount of money, so of course, I wouldn't waste your time like that. For government schools, you can still finish in 2 years and 3 years. It depends on you and the lecturer. So I wouldn't actually say like blame on lecturers. I think the students actually play a huge role in like finishing the programs like the time. I personally know people actually finished in 2 years, so it's not as if you cannot do. You can actually do it, but some people actually discourage you. Oh my god, do not go to that school because they will drain you. You will take 10 years before you finish it. Okay, the point is, do not be discouraged to start because of what you heard people saying. Your story is different. Okay, you can do it whenever you want to, when you feel like you're ready. When I actually went back, okay, I went back a year after my NYSC because I wasn't like mentally ready to go. But I remember my friend telling me, oh, she's actually like going to apply for her master's, like she was about to get the form. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't do it because I wasn't ready. I wasn't like mentally ready to be like, okay, let me then do it, so I did it like a year after. That's when I enrolled. So do not be discouraged. Okay, take your time, think about it, be in a good mental place to start, because you actually need to be in a good mental state to start, because you really should know what you want to do. Okay, don't listen to people. They can discourage you and tell you don't do this and do that, then go to that school and go to that school. But just do your research and just decide what you want to do. My next point is, it gets tough. Yes, it does get tough. Let's be realistic here. At the beginning, you would be excited to start, especially maybe you're in a different school, a different environment, a different country. You would really be excited to go there and start all over, right? The first few months is gonna be okay, fun. But then it gets tough. It gets really tough. Writing is hard, okay? It's hard, okay? Let's be honest, okay? Writing is really hard, especially writing something by yourself. You have to do the research yourself, okay? Not give some people to help you do the job, or not just copy someone's work, because people actually do it. But you doing it by yourself is really, really, really hard. It gets tough. You get stuck at some point. You don't even know what to do anymore. You cry. A lot happen, okay? And so just so you know, it gets really tough, but you have to keep pushing. Think of the end goal. Think of why you're doing the program, okay? There are days that I would go to the library like with the intention of going to read, going to do something, okay? I would literally go open my system. I will sit down and then pick my phone, be on my phone the whole time. When it's time, I will shut down and go back home. Like, this has happened to me. Or there are days that you'll be like, God, you really need to do this thing, okay? You end up just working on just one page. Like, it happens. And there are days that you actually go with the intention of, oh, I really, really need to work on this. And then you actually end up working. So there are days like that, and it's fine, okay? It's fine to be lazy, to feel like you don't feel like writing today. It's fine. Okay, tomorrow you make sure you actually go out and then do the job. Okay, just so you guys know, in the midst of everything happening, okay, your world falling apart because you're tired and you can't wait to be done, there are people that will be asking you, oh, when are you finishing? Oh, when are you done? Oh, the least you could do is just to ask them, how are you? How's writing going? How are you? stop asking them when they're going to finish. When they finish, eventually you would know. Okay, when they finish, that's when they finished. But just stop like stressing them with, when would you finish the program? How is it going? How many years? Like, it's taking you 2 years to just write 4 chapters or 5 chapters. You're taking 1 year for lab work. Like, just cancel all the noise, cancel everyone that will keep stressing you with, when are you finishing the program? Do not ask any postgraduate students when they will graduate, when they would finish, okay? Because you're crushing them the more, okay? Just let them be. The least you can do is send them money, okay? Send them data for research, okay? The least you could do is send them money, send them data for research, send them food, send them anything that can emotionally support them to finish the time you want them to finish, and stop stressing them. Another very important point is research the university, research the program. You should take your time to really research and get to know this new school you're going to, especially in schools. Especially if you're changing schools, you're changing environment, you really should actually check and know the environment, the people, okay, what was required, research the program, okay, the faculty, the lecturers, how is it going, how do they do it here? Because how they do it in your school is different from how it's being done in this new school you're going to. So really get to know how, like, the school politics. Just try and get to know the school, try and get someone who maybe finished from there, someone who finished from there, someone who is there, to just enlighten you of what's happening, how it's going, so you just don't go and just be stuck, you know. Although me, I didn't change school, so I kind of know the school. I know how things work out, although I didn't even know how it is being done in the PG program. I didn't even ask anybody. I didn't ask anyone. I just went right in. I didn't ask anybody. But really, if you're changing schools, changing environment, try and get to know the environment, the program, your faculty, your course, okay? Know a lot about this new program in school. And another interesting point is balance. You should really try to know how you can balance your PG program with your social life and all of that. For example, you have a family, you're married, or you have a job or something. Try and know how you can balance work, family, school, and all of that, because you will be in a mess if you don't know how to balance it. Let's say, for example, if your family is not in the same location as you, it's going to be a lot. Going to see your family from time to time, going back to school. Especially if you're in Nigeria, we have a lot of insecurities here and there. The roads are not good. You can't really be traveling like long distance in a very short time. Okay, you cannot be traveling to Lagos every weekend. Maybe it has to be after like a month or 2 months or 3 months. So you kind of know how to like juggle it and balance everything. Okay, if you have a job, and maybe some of you are running programs that at your workplace, they don't even know you're running this program. You keep picking excuse of, oh, sorry, you have to go for this family meeting this week. You have to go to see your auntie that week. You have to go and see someone next week. Okay, you just keep giving excuse. Try and know how to balance everything, okay? They wouldn't agree for you to run that program, but you are secretly running the program. So just try and know how to balance everything so that everything does work out well for you. And my next point will be talk to other people. Talk to other people that have finished the program, people that are still in the program, or people that did their undergrad in that school. That's especially if you're changing school, because you're not used to the school. You don't know how like especially the department, you know how the lecturers do things, how the program is. You don't really understand the school politics, so you kind of have to get to know all of these things, okay? Because changing schools is actually not easy. may I understand if you have to do that. I mean, if you have to do that, do it, okay? Just do it. Have a supportive community, okay? You need supportive people around you. You need good energy around you, okay? Your family and friends, people that are going to support you when like things get tough, because it gets tough. So you need people who will constantly support you, encourage you, pray for you, pray with you. So you really need a very supportive community around you. And for those, this point is for those who are like living environment or living the country. Mostly if you are living the country, you'd have to like get your visas ready, okay? Know this country you're going to, the environment, the people, as I said earlier, okay? The program, the faculty, the lecturers. Try and be familiar with all of these things. Funds, okay? Try, make sure you have funds that will support you in school. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video. I didn't do a proper outro, I just remembered. So thank you guys for watching my video today. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed my video, please do give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.